Well, I was back with episode 2 of Princession Orchestra. The series is turning out to be a really good series. I want to tell you something I forgot to mention in the last video. Basically, when people go to Aspia, time passes differently. You can spend days in there, but only like really not more than 30 minutes have passed in the real world. That's weird. I mean, Natsu come up with a joke saying there was a gag where Natsu says they can become full-fledged women if they stay here. Well, that's just kid funny. Also, I did mention this, but the people who made the show, the people who created the show, also did work on the popular Simple Gear series. No, I've never seen Simple Gear. I don't know much about it. I should probably look that up, actually. But still, I love the animation in this episode. Like, it just shapes is not officially available to stream. It's great. This deserves a spot to see seen worldwide and just in Japan. Like, come on, Precure's popular. Do they not want to compete? It seems like people behind it don't really care. It seems the toy ones behind the toys, two companies, one of being Takara Tomy. Takara being the ones who actually created the Transformers toys before Hasbro. I'm not joking about that, by the way. Kind of. I mean, they did create it, but Transformers, they weren't exactly Transformers right then. Hold on, let me just sort my bed out. She's annoying. I hate doing this. I hate doing that every time. It's annoying when a bad match just goes out like that. So anyway, let's get the view. So those are things where we left off. We get another brief scene of Mina's transformation. Mina has the typical reaction someone has after transforming into a magical girl. I like Peaky though, she does not make a jump, but like she's very confused. Those Jammer, I think Jammer works. I know, she doesn't feel pain. Maybe she can probably fight back, but not good. I do like the character's reaction. Yotu's reaction to this. Like, she knows nothing about this. It's hilarious. And just the rabbit is actually voiced by the same actor who plays Zenitsu in Demon Slayer. And I do have some issues with Zenitsu's character in that show. Basically, he never grows. He gets a good fight in a final arc, but it just means nothing if he doesn't even show growth. Still cower through and through. Doesn't even try to change. What problem him? Like, I like the idea of his character being honestly showing growing. Still keep elements of his own person being cowardly, but make it a bad person. Just makes it just doesn't make it feel earned when he gets that fight against a familiar face. Which I'll probably talk about soon, actually. I plan to go back to the manga when I can. Before September 12th. And hopefully be able to see the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie. I probably won't have time to, nice. I'll be catching up and stuff. So, I'm gonna have to do my best to watch all of Demon Slayer. Actually, I could just keep playing the game. I have read the manga, believe it, but playing the game is basically interacting with the anime. So if I get to that last portion of the game, then I'll be able to get the video. Everyone knows what happens in the arc anyway. Well, the Infinity Castle arc. So, alright. So yeah, she calls out. as one who's known as Zat, who's being called Zio, who says that she doesn't know how to fight like a princess, so she decides to take over the fight. Cine won't fight him again. Oh, I heard the Cine was unintentional in the original one, first episode. You know, mixed up and stuff, but that was actually a good mistake that actually got added to the following episodes. So the actors actually worked on a different show. I'm pretty sure it was also on Simple Gear. I don't know. Again, looking them up, they don't have much roles according to the voices. So they get taken care of. They get taken care of. Once again, and that girl, mysterious man disappears. Because Mina is worried about Natsu. Right around says she's fine. She just needs rest. As long as she de-transforms. As when this seal, it'll be also her identity. Kagami Shirumei. Kagami Shirumei. Mia's gonna be surprised and, you know, a bit bad guy. But she still takes a deep breath, calm down and stuff. She packs up for saving her yesterday. She says it's nothing, she was just doing her duty as a princess. And Natsu's still recovering. Kagami and the rabbit named Naviyu. Naviyu. I think it's Naviyu. Naviyu. Should be right there. And I'll explain how she just become one of those fighting princesses in the rumors. She's shocked to find out those rumors are true. But even Kagami doesn't know how the other will transform in the first place. No, it just suddenly happened to her as well. That is interesting. One of those other two princesses, those silhouettes, will become important sometime down the line. And we don't know how long Kagami was fighting for. And he basically told her to keep the princess identities a secret. Because if word gets out, there is swamp. And the villain's going to target the loved ones. You know what happened to Natsu. They technically can't attack her parents. Or her brothers. And, you know, it's nothing to the world of Aspia. So only, like, Natsu will be in danger in this place. And Natsu's also waking up. Gagi takes a cue to leave. You know, so now Mina has to fight as a princess as well. She's definitely what the hell she's got herself into. Then we cut to the villain base, as we don't see the villain's base as much. I think the villain's name is Bear. Babe? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. It's easy. He's just as, even with the new Prince appears, nothing changes. wherever their goal is always what happens. Anyway, Mina, back home. Mina's worried about Natsu, but Natsu's fine. That's what happened. She's not going to stop her. A dream. Also, so he's Mina to wonder if she, as a deliver, should she wait? Should she tell her friend to stop? But she wants to support her friend's dreams. Oh, she tries to get her to back out of it, just because she's still recovering. But she says she'll be fine, Well, I'm gonna be attacked again. And of course, that happens. I do like this little eye from Natsu. What's the man even doing here in the first place? I can't even just realize that now. Granted, though, he's pretty feminine in design. He's wearing a bit of makeup and stuff. So maybe he's not exactly male, but more non-binary? Binary? Maybe, I don't know. Not sure we get an explanation for this at some point. Again, these characters don't know anything. This is unusual for these type of series. Now we get a situation of what happened to the world and who they're facing and what their goals are. But unlike in Prequel, we don't know the goals of the villains. We don't know the whole thing about princesses. Or how the transformation comes in the first place. Which is quite different and unique. You really want to know more about this world. So, yeah. Anyway, Last was attacked and yesterday is in a type of unconscious state. But no response. Whatever's taken out of her has turned into a monster. Well, not really, it's into a monster. Kagami and Nabiu on their way, on the way back for the council concert. Gagari is a little sad. She didn't really want to disappoint her fans. All her aspirants are paid. Get money first. Alright, Nabiu senses a monster. A Jabberwock. So he rushed off. And while Mina's running for her life. The two will arrive, see that whole situation. So Gagari steps in and transforming off screen. Don't even get a flash effect to show her transforming. It's really off screen, it's just a little weird. There's something medical magical when it works there. But oh well. She tells Gagari tells Mina to stay back. She doesn't know how to fight as a princess yet. But Mina won't back down. They had a friend. Dreams. As we know, her conscious state is caused by her. So they take her muse essence. Muse essence, yeah. Music. Basically, something like Kira, so I don't Kira, Kira. And basically, other Prequel seasons type of thing. It's not uncommon. So at least a motivation to fight. And we see a full transformation this time. And I like it. It's a really good transformation. It's really cute. You haven't seen it yet, I'm not going to go look for it on YouTube. Mixes in the elements as well. Prince of Ripple, water. I really like the transformation. It's visually gorgeous. I'm motivated. Mina, as Princess Whipple, is sitting while fighting as well. which helps because it's what helps the princess fight the new assassins. Because he does well fight the Calgary as Princess Zio is also able to fight. Overpower gives Ripple the opportunity to fight. As in, she's able to use her finisher. It's a really cool finisher with its visually great animation. Lost his speed and the new assassins returned. Then makes us leave. After that, Naruto says that she's not giving her dreams now, but she may have plunged too a person to this early thinking, as she wanted to be so much like Kagui, but you know, but she's gonna take it one step at a time for now. Makes me happy. I'm just gonna be cheering her all the way. Oh well, Naruto has that teasing the mirror. Oh, and the episode ends there. We also got the ending of the episode. I forgot to mention the opening. The opening was great, but I couldn't see it properly because what I was able to use to watch it, the subs were good, but the version is kind of annoying because they ended up doubling during songs, which is very hard to see the screen. So I couldn't see the opening properly nor the ending. So it's kind of annoying. So I may look that up sometime. But yeah, I enjoyed the episode. By the way, the next episode, you know what, never mind. I like this proper theatre thing, but we'll see how happens next episode. So thank you guys for watching my content. Please visit want to see more, subscribe channel, notification bell, they always could be try. See you guys later, episodes 3 and maybe 4. We'll see. Keep your peaks out.